Hello, Grainne, and welcome to my sofa.
Thank you very much.
Are you ready for this interview? Because this talk is all about driving change and breaking barriers.
Let's do it.
Okay, first question. How do you feel about the initiative to put inspiring women in the spotlight?
I think it's a really great step forward from Nexus and Fleet Europe. I've seen the Inspiring Women breakfasts and I've seen more opportunities as years go by, and I think this is the next step in the trajectory to really bring women to the forefront in automotive.
Okay. And what exactly inspired you to take on a leadership role in the fleet and the mobility industry?
Really good question. I wouldn't say I decided to take on a leadership role in automotive. You know, I grew up in automotive. I've worked in automotive my whole career. And I've worked for some really inspiring women who were self-made, who also didn't see being a woman in automotive as an obstacle, but more as an opportunity. I think they've been fantastic role models for me, that it's not about being a man or a woman, it's about your work ethic, work hard, and anything can be achieved.
Okay. Are there any challenges you did face, or maybe still do, as a woman?
Sure, I think maybe more years ago, so now less so, but years ago, I've been asked, was I the secretary at the meeting? I've had to work, I think, harder than men to get the same opportunities. Mm-hmm. But it's also more about how you see it yourself and whether you choose to see it as an obstacle or whether it's really an opportunity or a blocker in your career. So I choose to think, if I work hard, I'm going to get the opportunities, and I've been lucky enough to do so.
Okay. With hashtag Dream 2030 as a goal, what concrete actions should companies take today to ensure equal opportunities and better gender balance in management positions by 2030?
I think we already see a lot of that. So, women have now surpassed men in third level education. So we're seeing more women becoming more highly educated. I also see it now when we advertise senior positions, also in automotive, that we have more candidates. So we're finding the women candidates are coming forward. So I think getting the candidates, getting them through the door, but once you have them in the company, pay transparency, obviously, no gender gap in the pay, but retaining the talent that you get, I think, is the hardest part. What I've seen in automotive is every year we see women joining automotive companies, but they seem to not stay very long. It's more a transition for them, and I think it's really important for companies now to, when they attract the women, have the right career path for them, offer them the opportunity for promotion, give them flexible working arrangements, and hold on to them. So it's more about holding on to the women that you manage to get in the workplace, instead of letting them move on, and maybe also some good female mentorships. So give them the right mentors and give them the right support package to let them grow in the market that they're in.
Yeah. Okay. Why is female leadership crucial, not only for the fleet and the mobility industry, but also for businesses in general and society as a whole? And maybe can you share an example where diversity led to innovation or success?
Oh, that's a really difficult question. Maybe I'll start at the end and work backwards. I've got now a leadership team here at OPENLANE that's split 50-50 men and women. And that wasn't a deliberate choice. I like to have women on my team, but it wasn't a deliberate choice. I'm a firm believer in having the right candidate for the right role. But I do see the difference that it makes having this good blend, because women can be more empathetic, they have a different viewpoint, they've more an eye for the detail, and they're becoming better at calling out the men. So the things that the men overlook, we have typically with a lot of men, a lot of testosterone and a bit more aggressiveness, and the women seem to calm that down. So you get a more balanced conversation, I would say.
Yeah, okay. All right, we are already at the final question. Yes, indeed. What advice would you give to women and other underrepresented groups who aspire to leadership roles but feel hesitant?
Go for it. And don't think it's not why, it's why not. Why can't you do it? You know, step outside your comfort zone. We all know when we step outside our comfort zone, we feel much better at the end. You know, you get also a rush of adrenaline when you do something you're not comfortable with. And don't give up. Keep trying. If you've got I'm a strong believer in a strong work ethic. If you've got a good work ethic, you get up every morning, you keep going, you keep trying, you're going to make it.
Okay, wow, very nice. Thank you for your insights,
Thank
Grainne.
you very much.
And thank you for the interview as well.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.